sending a rocket into his players, and they've come out, they've done exactly that. They needed to do something different, and look at them again, making a break. Nearly tackled out the ball there, but it's been all the Arrows in this second half. Great hands on, and that's going to be a try. What a play from Spencer Jones, sending Dan Moore in for his second try of the match. Fantastic effort, and here they come, the Toronto Arrows from Canada.
Down to 5 right now, awaiting the conversion, and that was a really nice try, Mark. Do you see how that started with a rumble by one of the big forwards, making an unexpected break? Definitely a missed tackle there for gold.
Hey, Dan Moore gets his second try, but he almost had 3.
Moore, who went to Queen's University, then off to Oxford, got a taste of rugby at Leeds before coming back to Canada. Oh, open space, Spencer Jones looking for the assist, able to dial up Ottoman, and Ottoman able to dot it down. They got that.
The New Zealand native, a beautiful run right here. Just great passes going through right into the hands of Jones. Jones took every second he could before the final offload, and Ottoman in to put the visitors on top. Oh, Toronto looking for the knock on.
No, it's good. Away.
No such luck, but it does go back over to Toronto.
And comes away, DiNardo there quickly.
Jordan measures this one.
Charge down.
Sent back the other way. Opportunity for the Arrows.
No, for me it's fine. No, try here, they finish here.
It is a try for Toronto. They are back in the driver's seat here in Texas.
A beautiful ball. I believe that was Spencer Jones. Jordan, the other way, tried to relieve pressure, was charged down by Moore.
Yes.
And Moore able to get on top of it. There's another look, and that appears to be the correct call. He got it down for the Arrows try.
Fortunately, Toronto Arrows got the ball off and were able to reconvene there, and now they're going straight down the middle.
There's a big opening down the middle, Kev. Sorry about that, big fella. I'll cut you off because the Arrows, they are shooting right down the middle of the field with massive numbers to the left.
They got to take advantage here, Dan. They got big numbers. They're moving the ball great. You see the winger with an offload?
Well, the ball bounces up. Perfect bounce. It looks like Ferguson has supported his way through there and dots it down. I've got to take a look at the kick on the far touchline. It almost looks like he chipped it to himself. But the Arrows, they get the opening try of the second half.
You weren't sure if it was going to go on here. He kicks it up, tries to push it up over to himself, catches it. One guy misses the ball, another guy picks it up, scoops it up, and scores a try. You don't see tries like that very often, Dan.
Now Windsor, Tackett took a little peek in front of him, saw Dan Moore, didn't like what he saw. Now Moore, he goes wide and he finds a winger. Oiderman, he's faster than a bald man's haircut, Oiderman, and he gets the try. What a heartbreaker for the Sabercats as the Arrows, they inflict more pain.
It's really unfortunate too, because they had just won the turnover ball and looking dangerous inside the Toronto half, and this is how quickly Toronto can hurt you, and transition defense so, I think I said vociferous.
Ooh. Can
Loud.
I have the origin? Oh, talking of origin, Ferguson, he knows his origin. That's Toronto's. He's streak 3, and Malcolm Murphy, a try saver on the fly half. Well, it's worrying signs here early. Jones, he gets room service passage over the try line. And the Toronto Arrows, what a start to the second half for them.
Sheridan looking for some help, and instead he finds daylight, scoots around a couple of forwards. You like the matchup when you got a back against forwards. He splits the gap. Malcolm in support. Great pass on the outside, and nobody in front of number 12, Spencer Jones.
Quattrin, he'll do the same. Now Jones, flat. Oiderman, there's the hole he's looking for. Oiderman's got gas. He's got gas for days, and he's over. The Oiderman Empire, it lives on.
Boy, it doesn't take much. One missed tackle is all it was. And Toronto dots down the 9th try given up by this San Diego squad. Boy, that guy is special, huh? We talked about him pre-game. 3 tries. This is his 4th in the MLR. There's the best, great pass. And then again, that was a lot to ask Kyle Rogers one-on-one with Oidman. Dots down, throws that ball back. Let's get this conversion right back in the ball game as these Toronto Arrows. Beautiful pass right there. Good flat pass wide beyond the defense of San Diego. And then Oidman one-on-one, a really big ask.
And New York really has to be careful not to commit a penalty here. This has been trouble for them throughout the game. They have to keep their discipline.
Ball comes out the back. Good tackle, offload. It's try. Forward or no? No try awarded. Giuseppe Dantois has struck at the right moment, but Sam Malcolm created that, and it's magic for the Arrows.
We'll take a look here as they go. They move it out quickly from the 9, and they got runners coming from a couple of different directions there. And just a little pop-up to Dutoy, and he runs a beautiful line, which means he just changes the way he was going, finds a space between those New York defenders, dots that down, no problem, untouched.
In the league.
Big scrum.
Ball taken, laid back. Rumble pushing forward. Rumble all the way near the try zone, and he's in. What a run from the aptly named Lucas Rumble. 31-19 Toronto.
Well, the crumbler, and again, that decision not to go for points pays off with more. Yeah, it's a great run, just sloppy tackles, arm tackles, not putting any weight behind it. And he's big enough to get down in a good position over the line and dot this one down for 5, and surely the 2 will be.
Stolen by the Arrows, looking for options.
Oh, wow.
Sprinting all the way, KAINOA LLOYD. The speed. 9 tries now for the Warriors. Excuse me, the Arrows. 62 points. Oh, man. KAINOA LLOYD, if he doesn't run track, he probably should. The 24-year-old who scored 3 tries against Chile on February 22nd for Canada. Down the stretch he comes.
Yeah, well, they're taking over, just capitalize on every little mistake the Warriors make, whether that's on attack or defense.